This next song is about pain. It's called Love, Hate, Love.
This is the legendary performance of Alice in Chains live at the Moore, Love, Hate, Love. There is a lot we can learn from this. You're gonna see that a lot in this performance where he really tries to give his lower chest voice that really dark tone and heavy tone. I try to love you. Really go into a kind of a hollowy, heavy sound. This fits the song very well. Some signature sound here.
From your face before the real you. Lazy ways. You told me I'm the only one.
Now brightening it up a little bit as he goes higher to get these notes and really get in the grit working. Now he's really driving it on that top note. He's really giving it a lot, and you can see that in him when he goes, lie and cry. He's really giving it his all. And you can see it in his posture. You can see that his support is working. And the grit, once again, incredible. Now as he goes a little lower here, creates my up. He keeps the chord closure very firm, and that's why he can make the sound last for longer. Creates my because the chord closure is being kept, and because of that, there's not too much air running through his vocal cords, and he can keep the sound for longer. Once again, really dark at the bottom. Completely relaxed though. My twisted passion, really getting that tone dark and kind of heavy. Now, as much as intense that is, and it is really intense, you can really hear the voice thinning out as he goes higher. There's a lot of grit, but the sound itself is thinning out a little bit if you shed all the grit out. Lost inside my second. If you do it without the grit, you can really hear. I mean, of course, I'm not singing like him, but if you really focus on taking the grit out of his voice, then you can really hear that he is not pulling that whole chest voice up there. He is actually doing a little bit of a thinning of the voice. Lost inside my second. Incredible stuff. A lot of power, of course. Here, if we go into this Bay 4, he's digging more into his lower sound than most singers do. He definitely is. That's why a lot of people think that he is using his chest voice, doing all of this stuff, because it sounds basically the same. But if you know what to look for, then you'll know that there is some thinning out going on, and he is actually transitioning into his higher register. But it sounds absolutely incredible. A lot of that grit that he uses. Incredible stuff from him. Some Jerry Cantrell soloing here. Now we're gonna see the real power, right? The goodies are coming. That's what it's all about, right? Freaking incredible to make that high of a note, a B flat 4, to sound this reckless and to sound that much like your chest voice. That is the real achievement here, because guys, he is not actually singing that in his chest voice. Let's just get that out of the way. Many people think that he does because of what it sounds like, but he's really using the proper technique, but he can just do it in a way that no one else could and can still. Of course, we're not finished yet, but let's just go back into this thing one more time. I want you to focus on how bright and resonant it actually is, because of course there's tons of power, but really the timbre of it, the way that it kind of, you can tell that it sits on top. It really resonates here up high. That's just incredible. To get that kind of note and to get, of course, it's really difficult to get as much power as he does on that note. But to even start doing that, you need proper technique. This cannot be overstated. This is not yelling. What he's doing, he is not screaming at the top of his lungs. No. He really has a great technique. And the truth is, everybody can learn that technique. Now, not everybody can sound like Layne, of course, but nobody can sound like Layne, really. But the technique, how he's doing it, that can be taught and that can be learned. Here it's nice because he's actually gliding towards that top note again. You can really tell he's got a ton of control over his voice. Yeah. This performance never gets boring, honestly. And there's a lot we can learn from it. The vocal cord closure, the grit applied, the dark tone on the bottom to make it fit the song and to make it be climactic and emotional. And then, of course, those high notes up top that really just can rip your soul apart with their raw power. But like I said, let's not forget that this is done with a proper technique. This is not yelling at the top of your lungs. If you try to do it by simply doing that, then, I mean, good luck to you with that. You're going to destroy your voice trying to do that. So it's really important to get the right pieces of the technique and then string them together and try to get that sound in a healthy and sustainable way. And don't try to get it one-to-one the same as Layne, because, you know, his voice is kind of one of a kind, and we can only try. That's all we can do. So yeah, that's been Alice in Chains, Love, Hate, Love, live at the More.